All right, so today's theme is going to be flow, water. It's a water theme, especially with, current events and like what have you. It helps to just go with it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little bit more movement today. We're going to end with a visualization meditation. So let's just get started seated. I'm going to prop myself up with my pillow underneath my sit bone. I'm actually going to fold this in half and bring it under my sit bones, knees out, and keeping the tops of my feet against the ground. Of course, if you find it's better to lay down, to sit crisscross applesauce, do what you need to do. And today, to go with the flow exercise, we're going to keep our palms open in more of a receiving motion. So if you can keep your hands open towards the ceiling, and find a settled gaze here. Maybe you're staring right in front of you. Maybe your eyes are closed. Start to let the tops of your feet settle into your mat. Let your shin bones, let your knees find ease. Start to let your thighs feel weight, feel heavy, disengaged. Let your hips be heavy, melting into the mat, into your prop. And from your hips, we're going to start to find length in the spine on your inhale, imagining your spine growing tall, but also stacking over itself in ease. Crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling. Imagine yourself creating more space for your breath. Start to release any core engagement you might have right now. Traveling up to the chest, imagine your chest feeling light. Just to loosen up our shoulders a bit, draw your shoulders up to your ears and roll them down and back gently. And let them bring some ease with that movement. Still finding that length in the spine, drawing the back of the head up and away. Find space in between your back molars, maybe wiggling your jaw from side to side, finding ease in your mouth. And imagining that there's a warmth in between your brow that's spreading out towards your ears, easing any tension in your forehead. We're going to start to notice how our breath goes in. Imagine it like water, like a wave. Breath coming in, finding expansion in through our chests, in through our belly, And on our exhale, belly starts to reach for the spine, chest for the spine, flowing out. Inhale, find that wave in through the nose, filling the lungs, expanding into the belly. Exhale, belly recedes, chest recedes, flow out. I'm going to stay here feeling this motion for about 12 more breaths. On your next inhale, draw your hands to your heart center, palms together. Draw your sternum up to meet your hands. And exhale, side out. Inhale, sternum draws up to meet your palms. And exhale, side out. Inhale, sternum reaches up, is trying to move little pebbles out of your way. You're a big stream. You're going with the flow, and you're just gonna shake those little pebbles out, those little obstructions, and that in our body is gonna be little pieces of tension. So first the demo, inhale. Okay, so when we inhale, we're going to use our belly breath. We'll do this 3 times. So with me, take an inhale. First breath. Inhale. Brahmari. Inhale. Last breath. Return to your normal breath, whatever feels good to you. We're going to bring our hands onto our chest. Feel for your collarbones here. Gently roll your chin up towards the ceiling and draw it over towards the left. Feel a stretch into the front side of the neck. Slowly draw that chin up to the ceiling, over to the right. And continue to bring breath into the chest, drawing the chest up towards the ceiling. Head back to center. Draw it over to the left. Head back to center. Over to the right. We'll do this one more time. Back to center. To the left. Back to center. Over to the right. Draw your head back to center. Bring yourself back to normal. And we'll just do some nice little shoulder rolls. I like to do it in the coolest way ever. You can join me. We're all at home doing whatever we need to do. And start to reverse that direction. This is the cool way to do it, guys. But really, you should just feel good. So allow yourself to move however you want to. And if you need to move yourself, move your legs in a different position, feel free to. We'll do one more exercise in seated. Draw your elbows, your arms out long. Garudasana arms, right arm under left. Draw your palms together. Shoulders reach up and run them down and back. If this is too much for you, you can always grab your opposite shoulder here. Take an inhale, draw your hands behind you, chest lifts. Exhale, round down. Find your cat pose. Inhale, cat, draw your arms up, reach behind. Exhale, round down, find that cat pose. One more time, inhale, draw up, open up. Exhale, round down. Hold here for one breath. Allow the weight of your arms to open your shoulders up, imagining your spine reaching towards the ceiling, shoulder blades opening up down the sides of the body. Draw yourself back up to center. Unravel those arms. Left arm under right. Find those palms. Draw those shoulders up. Roll them down and back. If you need to, grab opposite shoulders here. Inhale, draw those hands up behind. Look up. Exhale, round down. Cat pose. Inhale, cow. Draw those palms up. Look behind you. Chest lifts. Exhale, round down. Inhale, draw yourself up. Exhale, round down. Hold here for one full breath. Spine reaching up towards the ceiling, head heavy. Shoulder blades opening up like a big old book. Slowly draw yourself up to center. Hands unravel. Remove any prop underneath you. Meet me in tabletop pose. Shoulders stack over wrists, hips stack over knees. Slowly roll yourself forward and back. Forward and back, pressing each knuckle into the ground. Finding some slight stretch into the wrists here, lubricating the wrist bone. Find little circles here. Over the wrists. Maybe you want to feel more in the hips. Maybe you focus on that area. Allow yourself to flow into what feels good. Reverse direction. And bring yourself to center. Cat cows, drop the belly, rise the chest, gaze up, gaze behind you. Maybe you get that front neck stretch here. Exhale, round the back, gaze towards your navel, press your mid-spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale, cow pose, drop belly, rise chest, gaze away. Exhale, round the back, gaze towards your navel, press the spine up. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale to neutral spine. Flip both palms so that your fingertips face your body. Ooh, yeah. So if this is too much for you, you can step your knees in slightly, and maybe this is where you stay. If you can, we're just going to go back into that cat-cow. So inhale, cow pose. Imagine yourself drawing your chest through even more here. Exhale, cat pose. Round the back, gaze towards your navel. Feel that stretch in your wrist. 2 more rounds. Inhale, cow pose. Draw the chest forward. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Slowly bring yourself to neutral spine. Lean onto one wrist. Flip the palm forward. Lean over. Flip the other palm. And maybe you give a little figure 8 dance with your hands. Roll those wrists out gently. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Lift the sit bones up high. Maybe your legs are super bent here first. Let's embrace that. Find length into your spine first. Crown of the head reaches towards your fingertips. And your sit bones are reaching away towards the ceiling, reaching tall. Take an inhale. Exhale, straighten both legs, heels down, sit bones up high. Exhale, bend deeply. Inhale, straighten both legs. I don't know what breath you're on, but just follow your intuition here. And bend deeply. One more time, straighten both legs. And walk your legs out here. Bend deeply in one side, straighten the other. You're going to start to bend deeply into the left leg. And you're going to draw your right foot back behind you. Press the top of your foot into the ground, straightening or stretching into the front of your right foot. Maybe your left leg straightens out here so you get a double stretch going on. One more breath. Weight leans into the left foot. Switch feet here. Right foot down into the ground. Left top of the foot reaches away. Press that into the ground. Find that stretch into the front of your foot. One more breath. Slowly draw that left foot back to your downward dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk forward slowly to the front of your mat, feet, hips width distance apart. Bend deeply into your legs. Find your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up slowly to stand. Arms reach up high. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands reach behind back. Clasp your hands here. Chest lifts up. Bend the knees. Find your forward fold. Allow your belly to drape over your thighs. Maybe your hands can reach towards the front of your mat here. Allow your head to be heavy. Allow your arms to be heavy and imagine them spiraling out. That seems bad, but imagine it doing it in a pleasant way. And start to straighten your right leg and open your chest up towards the right. Drop the hands over towards the left. And switch sides, bend deeply into left to right leg. Open up left. Open up to the left side, right. Hands drop over to the right. Slowly bring yourself to center. Hands draw towards your sit bones. Release the binds. Draw your hands down the backs of your legs down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant hands, step back to plank. Knees down, lower down to the ground. Hands outside of the mat. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, right shoulder down. Inhale, up. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, up. Exhale, roll down. Hands into the ground, tuck toes. Draw yourself up to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Walk forward to the front of your mat. Feet hips width distance apart. Bend deeply, find your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll yourself up to stand, arms reach up high. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, hands behind back. Clasp hands, goofy grip. Hands reach down towards your heels. Chest reaches up tall. Bend your knees, find your forward fold. If you can, maybe your hands reach up forward. Maybe you find them reaching forward a little bit more than last time. Here you have some options. If you want to keep that motion from last time, you can play around with opening up from side to side, straightening and bending opposite legs. Or you can stay still, allowing the weight of your arms to unravel. Two more breaths here. Slowly start to reach your hands to your sit bones. Unclasp your hands, let them roll down the backs of your legs to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, hands plant, step back to plank. Knees down, lower down to the ground. Hands reach outside of the mat. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale up to center. Exhale, right shoulder. Inhale up to center. Exhale, roll yourself down. Hands outside of the mat, tuck toes. Make your way to downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through low lunge. Back knee down, rise chest, cow lunge. Slowly, listen here. Look forward, step forward, draw right foot behind left foot. Find your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll yourself up to stand, arms reach up high. Exhale, left arm down, right arm reaches tall. Reach over to the left side. Maybe the hip pushes out further to the right. Inhale, reach yourself high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, right leg steps back. Find your cow lunge, back knee down, chest rise. Hands plant, step back to three-legged dog, left leg reaches high. Find your scorpion dog, left heel to hip, open up your hips. Maybe left shoulder drops down. Inhale, left leg high. Step it behind right foot, outside of right foot. Good. Start to draw your right knee into chest. Find your cow lunge. Look forward. Step forward. Left foot steps outside of right foot. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms reach high. Right hand down, left arm reaches tall. Reach over to the right. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifts. Left leg steps back, cow lunge. Hands plants, right leg high, three-legged dog. Find your scorpion pose. Maybe square your shoulders to the mat. Inhale, right leg high. Step behind left foot, outside of left side of left foot. One full breath here. Left leg reaches forward. Find your cow lunge. Look forward. Right foot steps outside of left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise high. Left arm drops, right arm reaches tall, finds that side bend. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifts. Right leg steps back, cow lunge. Hands plant, left leg lifts high, three-legged dog. Find your scorpion pose. Inhale, left leg high. Step outside right foot. Hold here, one breath. Right knee to nose. Step it through. Cow lunge. Look forward. Left foot steps outside of right. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise high. Arms up high. Right hand down. Left arm reaches to the right. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifts. Right, left leg steps back. Find your cow lunge. Hands roots. Right leg lifts up high. Find your scorpion pose. Square those shoulders. Inhale, right leg high. Step outside left foot. One breath. Root in right foot, left foot steps forward. Find your cow lunge. Look forward, find your forward fold, right foot outside of left. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find yourself standing tall. Exhale, left hand down. Right hand reaches over. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, find yourself folding forward. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, step back. Find your cow lunge. Hands roots. Left leg lifts high, three-legged dog. Scorpion pose. Inhale, left leg high. Step outside right foot. One full breath here. Root and left foot. Right foot steps forward. Cow lunge. Look forward. Find your forward fold. Left foot outside of right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring yourself up to stand. Right hand down, left arm lifts. Find your side bend. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg steps back. Find your cow lunge. Hands root down. Right leg up high. Exhale, find your scorpion pose. Inhale, right leg high. Step it down into your downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Find your Anjaneyasana. So back knee down, arms reach up high. We're going to start to pivot yourself over to the right side of the mat. So your right leg is going to swing parallel with the short side of the mat. And your left leg is going to straighten out here. We're going to find gate pose. Arms reach up high. Left arm down, right arm reaches tall. We're going to start to find that side bend. And we're going to press our hips out to the right. Maybe you gaze up towards your right hand here. We're going to start to close our chest down towards the mat. Open that chest up. Maybe your back, your right elbow draws towards your hip. Start to reach over towards your left foot. Close the chest down. Open up. Elbow towards your hip. One more time. Reach over towards that left foot. Close that chest down. Open up. Draw that elbow towards your hip. Draw your hand over to the left. And slowly slide yourself up. Right hand roots down to the ground. Left hand roots over. Find length into that whole left side of the body. And maybe you draw your chest up and slightly towards the ceiling. Slowly start to round yourself down. Find your way to the front of the mat, bending into your left leg. Hands plant down to the ground. Make your way down to the ground. So maybe you find a lazy chaturanga. Hands outside of the mat. Inhale, roll yourself up. Exhale, right shoulder down. Inhale, up. Exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale up to center. Exhale, roll yourself down. We're going to start to lift your chest up a little bit here. And you're just going to crawl your left arm over towards the right side. And your right arm is going to crawl over your left arm over towards the left side. Inhale, find a cobra pose. Draw your chest forward and up. And exhale, allow your chin to rest over your arms. Just find some stillness here for about 6 breaths. Allow your shoulders to open up here. There's a little bit of compression going on. That could feel quite nice once we unwind. About 2 more breaths. Find ease in your exhale. Slowly start to raise your chest up. Unwind those arms. Bring them outside of the mat. And we're just going to find those shoulder rolls. And start to draw those hands outside the chest. Make your way to downward dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Find your Anjaneyasana, back knee down. And I'm going to flip here so you can just see what I'm doing here. You're going to bring your left leg so that it's parallel with the short side of the mat. And draw yourself up. Right leg is straight. Arms reach up high. Right arm reaches down. Start to slide yourself down. Find that side body stretch. Hips reach away from you here. Allow yourself to settle into this pose. Imagine your rib cage expanding on the left side. And slowly start to angle your chest down towards the mat. Inhale, draw your chest open. And start to open that elbow up, draw it towards your hip. Reach it back over towards your right foot. Close your chest down towards the mat. Inhale, draw yourself up. Open that elbow, draw it towards your hip. Bring that left hand towards right foot. Close your chest down. Inhale up. Draw that elbow open towards your hip. Draw your left hand over towards the right. And slowly start to slide yourself up to stand. And bring that left hand down to the ground. Reach right hand over. And maybe it hangs loose in sync style. Feel the stretch into the full right side of the body. Slowly, you're going to start to angle yourself over down to the ground and make your way to the front of your mat, bending into the right leg. Finding that Anjaneyasana, hands down, step back to plank, make your way down to the ground. Hands reach outside of the mat. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale up. Exhale, right shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, roll yourself down to the ground. Find a gentle lift in the chest. This time, right arm reaches over towards the left first, and then left arm overlaps, reaching over to the right. Inhale, find length in the spine to help this. Allow your ease to help this. Starting to slow your exhales. So 3 more breaths here. You start to lift the chest. Find yourself unwinding here. Hands reach outside of the mat. Find those shoulder rolls. Maybe you roll them back this time. Bring yourself down to the ground, hands outside the chest, and press yourself up to seated. We are going to start laying down. If you can, it depends on your height, I think, and your flexibility. But if you can get either 2 blankets, or 2 pillows are what they're called, or blankets. Let's see, I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna say you might want both. Let's try it out. We're gonna find ourselves laying down on the ground on our backs. And I am going to slide my 2 pillows, or you can slide your rolled up blanket, or both. I tend to like more, so I'm gonna do that. And you're gonna want this to be the support underneath your sacrum. So that's gonna be the space just above your butt crack, the top of your butt crack. Okay, so feet are into the ground. Start to draw your right knee up into your chest. If you can clasp around your thigh, or you can clasp around your shin bone. Draw your left foot out long. Start to relax it. And what you should be feeling here is a stretch into the front of your left leg, into the psoas, the crease, the muscle that helps our leg bend forward. So if this feels good to you, you might want to stay here. If you've got a little bit more you can go, you can start to squeeze your right knee towards your right armpit. With this, we'll be doing a gentle massage on the colon as well, helping out our digestive system. And start to let your eyes be heavy. Maybe you find some release in the jaw, release anywhere in the face. Imagining that breath still moving like a wave through the body. But this time, the wave recedes very, very slowly. Starting to slow down our exhales allows our heartbeat to actually slow down. It's our way of communicating that we are safe and we can relax. About 3 more breaths here. Slowly start to ease your grip on your right leg. Bring it to center and draw that left leg in so that the sole of your foot is on the ground. Gently release your right leg so your right leg sole is on the ground. And draw your left knee into your chest. Maybe you wrap your hands behind your thigh, maybe around your shin. Start to draw your right heel out and away. Let it be long, but let it be heavy onto the ground. Stay here if this is where you are. If you can go further, start to bring that left knee towards your left armpits. Again, finding that length in your exhales. Finding ease in any part of the body you can find ease in. Maybe your feet start to release. Letting your shoulders be as heavy as they can be. One more full breath here. And slowly start to ease your grip on your left leg. Draw your right leg in and release that left leg down. Start to lift your hip sit bones and let your remove your props from underneath your sacrum. You're going to start to just rock your knees from side to side. And root your spine into the ground. Draw your knees in towards your armpits and find happy baby. Maybe you grab the outside of your feet. Maybe you grab the toes. Find whatever feels good for you. If you like to find that stillness, find that stillness. Or if you like to find the movement, find the movement. A few more breaths here. And start to gently release the grip that you have in your legs. We're going to go into final Savasana here. Legs out wide, arms out wide, palms face up. Maybe you can give a little adjustment to gently tuck your shoulders under your body. And start to release your body, finding ease from your toes. Start to letting your toes find some relaxation. Your feet are relaxed. Your calves are heavy into the ground. Your thighs are relaxed. Your glutes are relaxed and melted. And even your belly is relaxed, releasing that core, finding an ease of breath. Your shoulders are melted onto the ground. Arms are heavy. Fingertips unclenched. Your neck is at ease. Your jaw is at ease. Your tongue is heavy. Your brow is at ease. And your forehead is without worry. We're going to start to enter our visualization meditation. Imagine yourself just arriving to a beach. The first thing that you sense are the waves crashing in the distance. You hear shh, as if the ocean is telling you that all is well, that all is calm, even amidst something so powerful as an ocean, as the waves. You start to walk onto the sand, feeling its warmth that is soaked up from the full day's sun. It feels nice with the breeze, with the cool air that the ocean brings. You allow yourself to smile, to allow yourself to only focus on where you are. You walk closer to the ocean, mesmerized by the waves, coming in and coming out, in and out, just like our breath. It's always there, in and out. You step into the water, feeling the coolness of the water touch your feet that were just so warm from the sand. It provides relief for you and is constant, in and out, in and out. Imagine yourself walking slowly along the beach, feeling ease, feeling content with each step. You walk until you feel tired. And you find a nice place to take a seat or to lay down. Finding the perfect place of coolness, of warmness, of wind, of light. But always there, you can hear the sounds of the waves. Just like your breath, in and out. Start to bring yourself back to where you are here, right now. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Reach your arms overhead. Take a big inhale. And sigh everything out. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. And sigh it out. Inhale. And sigh it out. Roll yourself onto your right side. When you're ready, press yourself up to seated. I'm going to end with Brahmari. So again, it's hummed breath. On your exhale, you'll hum. Back molars separate, mouth closed, tongue heavy. So 3 Brahmari breaths here. Take an inhale. 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 Return to your regular breath. Bring your hands to heart center. I'm so grateful for sharing this practice with you today. I hope that we can always go with the flow and find our breath. Thank you, and namaste. If you ever have any questions, feel free to message me anytime. My name is Tracy. It was nice to see you. It's nice to meet you. And I'll see you again next week. Bye, everybody. I miss you. Nice Saturday. Wow, nice to see you.